You call me a saint, but you know I'm a stranger, all willing and able to do what you want. You think I'm a thing.
Welcome, Smarter Options. Here to go over our custom indicators. You guys can find me on Discord. I am the Ice King 9156. If you guys have any questions, please DM me. Give me and daily breakouts this week yet. We are going to figure out how to share these indicators with the members. So bear with us on this, but I'm going to go ahead and do this video and show you guys how to use them. Okay, there are two indicators. So first one we're going to look at is the momentum indicator. This is what you guys have seen alerting in the Discord. Okay, and this, you can see this thing it's not perfect, especially on the 5-minute chart. Now that's what Daily Breakouts likes to use. Personally, not my favorite chart because things are indecisive, right? 5 minutes is a very short, that's a day trading time frame. Okay. But this is his scalp version, so he tends to like the 5-minute chart. Now I'm going to show you guys a couple things, and I'm going to show you also the 15-minute chart. But what he says is, when he says don't take his trade exactly on the trade or on the alert, is because, so here's a long signal, but that long signal was actually given up here. Now there was a little bit of room, but you can see it actually fell down to where the point of where the original alert was at almost. So there's no need to rush, right? Okay. I'm also going to tell you guys, I like to use the MACD in conjunction. So if you guys have watched my other videos, real quick, I'm just going to go over the MACD one more time. A lot of people trade this, which is the crossover. I don't trade that way. Okay. What I trade is this right here. This is called the zero line. If a stock, if the MACD is crossing down below it, which these are the MACD signals, right? If it crosses below it, that means it's heading into a downtrend. If it up crosses, it's heading into an uptrend. And here you can see where it's really stuck around the zero line. That would be a sign of consolidation. Okay, but the fact that in this white line is called a MACD leader. I can share this setup with anybody who's interested, but this MACD leader has no lag to it. Okay, the MACD trades off of moving averages, so by nature it always has a lag. The MACD leader has no lag. However, just because it has no lag, it also is very, you can see it's very jumpy, right? It can move a lot faster, whereas this shows you more of a gradual trend. It's smoothed, let's say. Okay, so when the MACD leader crosses the zero line, it doesn't really mean anything except that it's the current movement right now without any lag is going down. Okay, and you can see that happened right here. Here it crossed the zero line, and then shortly after we took his little dive. But then right away, it bounced and came back. This is the 34 EMA. Okay, so anyway, so when I say use it together, I mean, so here it says short. Okay, so when Daily Breakout says not to take a trade until it retests resistance, what he means is here it fell, and you can use a 34 EMA as a type of resistance. Okay, but here it came back, and you just got to kind of wait. Now I would wait. I wouldn't have taken it quite here yet. I would have waited to see what the MACD was doing. Now you can see here it was getting weak. Right over here, I probably would have taken that short, at least entered and tried it. This red line would have been my stop loss because that is the previous resistance. Okay, and here, and then today you would end up with a nice $80 gap down. Okay, you would have been sitting real pretty. Just another example here. Here it says short. It came back up and retested, but look at this strong move. Right, you could have maybe taken it right here, but once again, this consolidation, and then on this move back up. I would have been watching very closely, and this red line or even this right here would have been my stop loss. I would have gotten out of that trade, possibly even reversed. Okay. Let's go find another signal here. I'm sure there's several on. Here's a long signal, came back down and consolidated. Okay, never had any signs really of bad move, and then it went long. Okay, so that's the 5-minute chart, guys. Let's look at the 15-minute chart real quick here. A 15-minute chart is not going to give as many signals. Let's see if it's giving any signals here at all. Yeah, it had a long here. This is why I'd use the MACD, because this says short, but right here, you can see the MACD was crossing back up. I wouldn't have taken that. Short, MACD was crossing back up. Maybe let's look at a different stock. Let's go look at Facebook on the 15-minute chart. Okay, let's look at the 5-minute chart first. Okay, so here, long signals. So once again, don't take it on the signal. You wait for the pullback, which, like I said, we said 34 EMA. That's just for kind of a general area. But the previous actual would be right here where it gapped up. Okay, we did have a pullback to there. It rebounded. MACD was staying positive. There wasn't much showing there at all. I probably would have just right here on this consolidation area, I would have taken that long, and you would have gone long. Ignore that long too. We're not going to get into that today. Well, whatever, ignore that. Short, right? Came back up and touched, but MACD was still heading positive. I would have waited to see what happened here. You could have possibly reshorted here, but you wouldn't have got much gain. And going back up, like I said, I wouldn't have taken that. I wouldn't have taken this long either because it was turning already. Like I said, this is more consolidation to me, okay? This is why I don't like the 5-minute chart. This is consolidation. The 5-minute chart can't tell that. And then here it broke down, and really that's where that short was probably seeing. I mean, bulls tried to kick it back up. But here you can see it was breaking the 34 EMA. MACD was crossing down. Like I said, here it's already turning again. I wouldn't. So here's your short signal. Here's where it would touch for resistance. But like I said, MACD is going positive, so I wouldn't have taken that. Yeah, guys, the 5-minute chart is just tough to trade off of. You're a scalper at that point, okay? I'm not sure what happened here, but yeah, here was one. This should have been a short, okay? It was looking short. It broke to a new low, and then apparently the market didn't agree and bought it up. That's crazy. Let's go to the 15-minute chart quick. Here we go. So here's more what I expect. You get a long signal, okay? Came back. You could have taken a long here, or you could have waited till right here. Either spot, well above the zero line, was curling up down here, starting to get a turn right here, but still above. 15, you could use almost more like a little bit of a swing. Okay, it's going to take longer to react. So here was your short, came back up, came positive, so I wouldn't have quite taken yet. And then on that turn, that's where I would have taken it. Taking the short right there, and you could have caught a 326 to 309 drop. And you could have waited a little bit longer, but here you can see it started to, we already came back to the zero line, got denied, and it quickly started turning and trying again. That would have been a signal for a possible long. And then here he got long. So MACD's up above the zero line, quite a bit far above. Taking that, and like I said, you could have taken that long. A good long signal. That's a good short and a good long signal. Short came back up and touched. Once again, MACD was going positive. I don't like that. Wouldn't have taken that. Really got to use MACD with some of this, guys, because like what he's looking for is, you know, I don't know why this doesn't say a short right here, but that should have been a short. But right here, going positive like that, I wouldn't have taken that yet. Okay, that's the momentum indicator. Let's go to the hour chart. Go 1 hour. This is for his longer swings. Once again, short, but we were getting such a strong MACD move right here. I would not have taken that. Long, right? We're looking good. We're above the MACD. We're taking it right there. We're above the MACD zero line. Looking good. Short, came back. We're still heading down. I would have taken that short right there. That would have been great short. Long, by the time this was consolidating, look how hard this was dropping or starting to drop. And we weren't even to the, yeah, that doesn't look good to me. Short, that would have been good. Once again, those are still for day trades. I mean, or that's not a day trade. I'm sorry. That's a couple days right there. Probably, what is that? October 22nd through to the 25th. Yeah. So the alert would have got off on the 22nd, Friday. Could take it on Monday. Another long signal right here. Would be waiting for a pullback. But as long as this isn't close to the zero line, this pullback down to, the previous support, which is this line, I think you'd be good to take it long there. Well, we have to keep watching this, but looks good right now. All right, the other indicator, we'll just move that one quick. Like I said, guys, he just recommends, so when it says long, he recommends you wait till it pulls back to a support. Like I said, and then I personally would check the MACD to see if it's crossing the zero line or if it's near the zero line, to confirm whether you're going to take that trade or not. Okay, like I said, short, came back up and touched, but we were still well below the zero line. That's sign of failure. You guys see me say a lot, early signs of failure. That's what I'm looking at, is the MACD about to cross the zero line at a support line. Okay, other indicator. Let's actually just leave them both up. The other indicator is called the targets. These work slightly different. Same theory. They're looking for breakout zones, okay? But actually, I like the target ones a little better. So I save the best for last. What this does is this is looking for consolidation and then a breakout, and it marks your stop loss, the point of the breakout, and then it starts giving you targets based on previous support and resistance lines. Okay, so for example, your first target was 340.50, which is right here. Well, that was a previous consolidation area, right? So that was that's what it considered a previous. That's why it gave it as a target. Next one, 361. You can see right here, previous resistance. Okay, so that's how it's going off of. That's how it is finding those targets. And we can go and you can go and back test this. I'll show you guys how to back test real quick. Let's go to test a little quick. I was already back testing this one earlier, so I know what I'm already doing. This one is also, so this is nice too. You can use this on the 15, the one. You can use this on any chart. Okay. The nice thing too is if you're in a 15-minute trade and it turns bad, go look at the hour chart and see what it's doing, see how it's looking. I mean, if it's still showing long, maybe you keep the 15-minute trade, right? Or the trade you had off the 15 minutes as long as you have time. Okay, so for example, right now, when it looks like this, that is because it's in, when it gets to a point where it gets price, oh my gosh, I'm losing my track of my mind here. When you get in consolidation area, okay, range bound. So when the stock becomes range bound for a certain amount of time, this will just reset because now it's seeing that it's in a consolidation and it's waiting for the next breakout. Okay, which doesn't mean you have to exit the trade, but it is, that's what this is kind of showing. So here, let's go back to here. So to do that, we just hit replay. We click right here. It rewinds us in time. Let's see what this is showing. Give it a second here. Okay. So once again, we're in a consolidation area here. So let's play this out so you guys can see it. Okay. So here, had to jump up. So it shows your previous resistance of 870, or that's where it broke out of. Okay. So that's your stop loss. And now it's giving you targets. Let's see how it does. Target 1 hit, target 2 hit. Okay, now we're at target 3. Okay, now it got range bound for a certain amount of time, so it started over. So that, just so you know, guys, that's what that is. Okay, it doesn't mean the trade's not valid anymore. And there it goes. Okay, had another breakout. Stop loss of 900 this time, which was where it was seeing consolidation. Okay, and it broke out, and now it's already hit all of its targets on this leap. Like I said, guys, you can go do this on the hour chart. You can do it on the 5-minute chart if you wanted to. The reason I don't do it on the 5-minute chart, which I'm not going to show you guys, but it switches off and on all the time because it'll think it's a breakdown, but then it's really not. And what I mean by that is it thinks it's it thinks it's a breakout of consolidation, but really it's still in consolidation. The 5-minute chart is just it's too quick. Now notice here too. So let's hit all its price points, like I said. So it won't reset until there it goes. Now it's resetting. Okay, had another breakout right here. Had another breakout right here. So your stop loss is the 1072, which is right here. So it's breakout of this point right here. This candle saw breakout. Price target 1 is hit. Remember, guys, this is 50. Every candle's 15 minutes here. I'm just fast forwarding. So far it's hitting 2 of the price targets, which would be your trims. Now we've hit 5, 6, and beyond. Damn, I don't know what I just did there. Where'd it go? Hang on. Oh, that's what I did. I don't know what I just did there, guys. I apologize. Okay, so real quick, we won't rewind as far. We'll start right here. See what it's showing. So hang on, wait for there it goes. Okay, so it was long, 1072. So this is that one we already looked at. So it's hit all its price targets. it's looking for consolidation again. That's the way he programmed that, is to look for consolidation. Okay. And that's when it resets. Now it's resetting. It's found consolidation. It's found that it's in a consolidation zone, which you can see that's exactly what it's doing. Okay, so now it's long again. Unfortunately, this is a gap up, so your long is 1167, which is way down here. Okay, it broke out from there. I'm not sure where this actually changed at. Hang on, let's just see where that acknowledged it at. Okay, here was the breakout right here, which then next day it gapped. So really, you could have entered it at 12.12 if you were really watching. Consolidating again. Okay, now that right there, for a second there, it showed you it thought that was a breakdown, but it rebounded real quick and hit its stop loss, so it reset already. Now it's still in consolidation, so if you had taken a short there, you could have you would have been fine. Now it won't show you here yet, but that breakdown right here was actually accurate. Okay, this was a breakdown, then it came back up, retested, and lower, and now we're gapping down. But anyway, that's how the indicators work, guys. If you like them, please see the announcements page. It tells you how to give us your TradingView name. Okay, there's a command, ! TradingView space, and then just your TradingView username, which you can find. Where would that be at? When you log in, whatever your login name is. Okay, I don't know where to find that at even right now. Okay, whatever this name is right here. So there's mine. iSpan 4828. So just do ! TradingView space, your TradingView name, and you can share it with us. All right, guys. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM. Talk to you guys soon.